Welcome back, everyone, to Based or Cringe. We are back, and we are starting with an ALCH and GO strategy. Absolute pure baseline, no scarabs, no chisels, no map device, no crazy atlas tree. We will have an atlas tree, but it's gonna be very simple, okay? We are even blocking some mechanics that we don't want to engage with. So we're gonna run 50 maps, ALCH and GO. I just rolled them. We're not gonna put anything on the map device. I haven't even spent all of my Atlas passive points, okay? This is a 118 point strategy, okay? So you can run this even if you haven't completed your entire Atlas tree. I wanna see what the baseline loot is if you just ALCH and GO some maps. So the tree looks like this. We're getting some Nico chance. We're getting some shrines. We're getting map mod effect. We're getting a bunch of map sustain. All shaping nodes. We're getting the quant wheel, rarity wheel, obviously. We're getting scarabs, ambush scarabs, because they're good money. We're getting more shrines. We're getting the top hat for map mod effect. And then we're getting some Shaper Elder map drops, some Originator map drops, some more rare scarabs. Of course, we're adding shrines because they're free character power. That is very nice. And we're also adding Pact with Energy for Nico for more free character power. It's increased damage, increased movement speed, and increased max res. Feels very good. But there's another reason we're adding Nico, and it's this node. Mining byproducts. 10% chance that your sulfite nodes will also give you an equal number of azerite. So at the end of this, I don't have any azerite. I haven't delved, and I haven't had this node on all league. So I just clicked this. So 10% of the time when we click the Nico nodes, we're gonna get some azerite. And in the end, we can spend that in the delve for resonators, and we can add that to our profit. It's pretty cool. It's kind of free. You're clicking the nodes already. It's like 3 points for this. It's pretty good. Yes, it gives you azerite when your sulfite is full. And that's the tree. You can modify this, of course. You can add altars if you can handle them. I will be running red altars because my build is CI, so the chaos is kind of free, but I'm just gonna click on some red altars, but I didn't spec anything into altars. You can do blue as well. You can do even more scarab nodes. There is more points to be spent, but we're not gonna spend more. As always, we're gonna separate the loot into fresh tabs and see how much profit we can farm in 50 maps. Oh, people wanted to know about the 88%. So every league mechanic has a base 8% chance to spawn. So if you get 92% chance to get a league mechanic, that's enough for 100%. This is further increased by stuff that you block, which it says here. Your map has 2% chance to contain extra other content. So I'm blocking 2 things, so I can get away with 88% Nico, and I will have 100% guaranteed Nico on every map, because there is an 8% base, and I'm increasing it by 4. So I can get away with 88. Quick correction. The 2% blocks don't increase Nico, so I actually only have 96% Nico. Alright, I think with all that out of the way, let's just go and map. ALCH and GO. In fact, we're gonna utilize the new pocket for maps. You can control-shift-click your maps into here, and then you can control-click them from this pocket into the map device. So, very cool stuff. I'll run red altars. You can run anything. You can run Maven Witness. I'm running Dunes because it's a nice open layout, and it also drops a nice map. It drops, I believe, Fortress, which is one of the best D17 maps. So, yeah. My Atlas is Vald. Zana Vald my Atlas, but you don't need this for this strategy. I am going to get more Originator maps because of this. I can put those aside, and you can remove them from your profit calculation if you don't have the Vald Atlas yet. Basically, you need to do 3 memory chains and then kill the bosses at the end. You can buy carries for them. It's not that big a deal. We'll see how much memory maps we get. Let's go, I guess. Good luck. This is the first map. Already farmed Eldritch and all. Like 5 maps. And like 5C maybe? Okay. Mercenaries, I'm gonna be fighting every mercenary and just taking their currency. If I die, I die. You know, I clicked some altars. They might just kill me here. They didn't, so we got a stack deck. But, yeah. If there is something crazy that comes out of a mercenary, I will note it. You know, if like, we get a divine or something, we can, you know, always remove it from the equation. I don't think they're gonna be a significant portion of the juice unless we get a divine from them. I will not be doing Harvest. I will basically not be engaging with any mechanic that kind of wastes time. I just kind of want to go and blast. So I can do Breach, but I'm not going to chase Abysses. I'm going to Memory Map. I'm not going to do Harvest. I'm not going to do Ultimatum. I didn't block Ultimatum because that would block the Scarab too. Ultimatum Scarab of Catalyzing is good money, so didn't block that. But I will not be doing Ultimatum. I will not be doing Betrayal. I'm just going to go, do the fun stuff. Next map goes in. Fortress, and there it is, our first T17. That's like 60C. I kind of like this pocket. Once the maps are set up and ready to go, I actually kind of like this pocket. It's kind of useful. I don't have to prepare maps in my inventory. It's not for map rolling. It's like your inventory. Your inventory is not for map rolling, so you know, it's just extra space where you can set up your like already good to go maps, as long as you don't have to extra sort them, like put reflects aside or whatever, then you don't spam them in there, of course. But yeah, pocket's good. Or extra scarabs to refill, yeah, you can use it for that too. Where did I miss the last 4 hours? We finished the Atlas stuff. I killed all the memory things, so I walled my Atlas. And then we started our first base store cringe. It's gonna be ALCH GO. Gonna finish this tomorrow though, just likely, because getting pretty hungry. I wanna go get some Indian food tonight. I say tonight, it's 2 in the afternoon, but you know, fixing my sleep schedule. That was not supposed to happen. I was not. What? Guys, ALCH GO, okay? ALCH GO. Put in the map. Next map, you will find the Headhunter. Go. Guys. What? That's 60 div. Okay, safe to say that's probably coming out of the data at the end. I'm just timing 10 maps, man. Can you build this one around 20 div? 20 div is cutting, it's really close. Yes. No, and crafting your own gear. Oh, second fortress map, nice. Headhunter, I sleep. Fortress map, Pog. A divine, yo. So we couldn't finish yesterday. Okay, do I die to this guy now? Yo, okay, that's our first div from Mercs, and I think that's gonna be the first and only div in this 50 map session. We're a bit past halfway, so I'll make sure to note that that divine came from a Merc. If you wanna like discount that for some reason. You know, my game is running pretty good. But it could be running even better if I was on my Starforge PC, Starforge system, sponsored by Starforge system. Logo is a hammer. Guys, really good PCs, ships worldwide, white glove service, assembled alternatively, professionally, built different. Buy it now. Thank you, Starforge, for sponsoring this video. A divine! Yo! Wait, it didn't ting. I need to turn up the filter sounds. What is this? I didn't hear the ting. Holy. There we go. Okay. So we got 1 divine from the ground and 1 divine from the Mercs. All that said was true. I got a Starforge PC and my life instantly improved. I got a mirror in my favorite game and I got a raise at my job. I also found a new girlfriend, which to be honest my wife wasn't happy about, but I was loving it. Big thanks to Starforge. Guys, look at that. Testimonials in chat. Sorry about the wife situation. I just want to show you what Twitch recommends me in terms of running ads, okay? I'm running 4 minutes of ads per hour right now. This is how that slider looks like, okay? This is the recommended. It's like twice as much as I'm running now. And then you can go even higher, okay? So that's how much ads I'm running right now. And with this, the slider here, Ads are about 40% of my Twitch income. Okay? So this slider could go a lot farther to the right. Just letting you know. I think I'm running pretty reasonable amount of ads, like 2 minutes per half an hour. That's like fucking nothing compared to what I could be running. But yeah, I'm not saying this will never change, but just showing you. And I am streaming on YouTube, so you can always watch there if you have YouTube Premium and you can avoid Twitch ads there. I will be streaming on YouTube. Unless towards the end of my stream, sometimes I want to listen to some music that would kill the YouTube VOD, then I shut down the YouTube stream and I only stream on Twitch. But you can always go to YouTube if you're thinking you're getting too many ads on Twitch. Okay, we finished 50 maps. We got this, 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 I'm sorry, and this. So I'm gonna clean up some trash and then be back for the pricing. Okay, I took out some trash, some other stuff, some bad maps, some low tier stuff, and this is how it looks. We got some blueprints, 10 originator maps, 6 fortresses, some deli orbs, and this many maps. This is 24, 48, so we over-sustained, right? This is 50 maps, and so we got this many extra, like that's another 20 maps. And we found 2 divines, one from the ground, one from the mercs. I'm gonna price check these probably manually. I don't know if Wealthy Exile can handle all this, so we're open the good friend of the stream, Windows Calculator. He's back. Let's see how much we made. Originator maps used to be 15C. Random originator maps, 25C each, it looks like, in bulk. The good layouts are different, but we don't care about that. These are all bad. I mean, Toxic Soar, sure, it's good, but random layouts, we'll say 25C each. That's 250C of originator maps. Fortress maps are 60C each. One by one, they are 50. So we'll say 55 because we found 6. So that's 275C in fortress maps. Deli orbs, these are, well, things I can probably do these. Blueprints are usually 20C, but let's find out. They're actually less this league, 12, 15, 20 in big bulk. We'll say 1 to buy at 15, I-83 plus, so you can instantly sell them for 15C each, which we have 5. That's 75C. Shaper maps, I think they're just 7, 8, yeah, 28C for the Shaper maps. Conqueror maps are 15C each. Elder maps, probably also 10. So maps, we sustained our 50 and we got an extra 20-ish. It's actually 20, exactly. Okay, I bought the maps at 2C each, the dunes, and this is random layout. I would be happy with random layouts at 2C each. In fact, I would be buying that for my King's March mappers. I think they are worth 2C at least. So I'm gonna value these maps at 1C each to be extremely conservative. You can just pop them into King's March, run them, or forget about them, whatever. It's an extra 20C for the over-sustained maps. And now we take this out, and I think it's time to Wealthy Exile. I think we'll do 1C minimum, right? Stash, snapshots, edit tabs, 1C minimum. So if something is worth less than 1C, it's not gonna get counted. League, mercenaries. So we want D, C, and F. Only these 3 tabs and nothing else. Let's see, how much value in these tabs now? 7.8 div. So we made 700 chaos plus 7.8 div. So divided by 158, let's say, is the ratio. 4.4 div plus 7.8 div. We made 12.2 div over 50 maps. How much did we invest? Absolutely nothing. Because we just did ALCH and GO. We sustained our 50 maps and then over-sustained. I mean, technically we spent 50 alchemy orbs. you know, maybe like 4 scour orbs, rerolling some maps, but I don't even think that's 0.1 div. So pure profit, 12.2 div over 50 maps. Now, how long did it take to run? As always, first and foremost, per map value is the most important, because your character might be slower, your per hour numbers might be different. So this over 50 maps is 0.2, 0.24, basically a quarter of a divine per map profit. It took 90 minutes to run them. I timed it, it was 18 minutes for 10 maps. So divided by 1.5, that is 8 div per hour. Pretty conservatively, because, of course, we also found a headhunter. I don't think we're gonna count that. So 12.2 div. Now, we found 1 div on the ground, and we found 1 div from the mercenaries. And I think both of these exalts actually came from mercenaries, so that's 30C. If you are like really unlucky and you don't find any divines, then it's 10 div, right? 10 div profit. So it's not like getting carried by 1 huge drop or whatever. You're still making 5-6 div an hour, very conservatively.
Oh, that's disgusting.
8 div if you're fast. Pretty cool. In terms of gold, we got 295,000 gold, so 300k-ish in 50 maps. So 6,000 gold per map on average. 5,900. A little side note about my character. It is a good character, but it's not a Mage Blood build. It's not a multi-mirror, blah blah. Anyone can do ALCH GO. It can handle all map mods. I'm rerolling Reflect because my mercenary will kill itself. But it's not a Mage Blood character. It's not a giga fast character. It's pretty fast. I spent about 70 div on it. If you craft your own gear, you can put it together for 30, 40. But I will be upgrading it now, and it will be an expensive character going forward. But I wanted at least the first episode of Baystar Cringe, like, you know, ALCH GO, not being like, oh, here is my multi-mirror Mage Blood character running ALCH GO. I, you know, haven't spent my mirrors. I bought some stuff that I will eventually upgrade my character with, but it's not a giga character. So just wanted to make that clear. If you're a bit slower, your results may vary. If it takes you 2 hours to run them, then it's 6 div an hour, whatever. That is very, very respectable, I would say, for just doing baseline ALCH GO with a basic Atlas, not even fully spec'd. 14 points missing. I'm missing Feared, so it's actually 14. But yeah. Guys, I have terrible news. I forgot about our Azerite. We also farmed 15,000 Azerite, which is like 50 primitive chaotic resonators, which are 2C each. So that's another 100 chaos. Okay? I'm not redoing all the calculation, but we made another 100C, okay? Just, you know, it's a little something. That's another half a divine, or more, actually, 2/3 of a divine. But yeah, that's in 50 maps, clicking some Nico nodes. Now, let's do something fun and calculate the profit with the Headhunter, because I did find a Headhunter. Headhunters are 60 div. Actually, it's 58 now. So let's add 58 divines. That's 70 div profit over 90 minutes. That's 46.8 div per hour. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.